don't tell him I gave you this. And she slips you a recipe card of Nona Munchie's world-famous ravioli. I hereby knight thee, Sir Chewy Raccoon, Dame Ruby Possum, Sir Ronnie Possum, and Sir Sam Morrigan. Jared is the red-eyed one, and his van smells of weed. Cindy, get in the van! No! Bridge that you remember.
Where Thrall got hit by a car?
You see a squirrel with a news reporter hat, the press pass sticking out of the brim. Holy shit.
Hey, Rhett.
Morgan, I'm getting paid a whole lot of money to let Don Chunky know directly if I sees you come back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Trash Chronicles, a show about animals that are doing a noir. After they finish doing a high fantasy, they're about to go back to doing a noir. I'm your garbage man. I'm your garbage man. I watch over these animals and I tell you other humans about their stories, probably at a bus stop, and I probably have booze coming off of my mouth. And you're probably not listening to me, but that's fine. I'm used to it. This is my life. Anyway, where we left off. Yes, talking possum. Where we left off, our heroes are making their way back to the mean streets of New Rodensburg, where a few pressing plot threads linger for them to encounter on their way back. And as they get back into the typical quote-unquote swing of things. I want opening up the scene where we got Ronnie Possum, Ruby Possum, Chewy, Raccoon sitting on the front stoop of the Human Library. An eldritch building filled with eldritch knowledge, tantalizingly so close yet so far away. And with the dawning sun comes Sam Morrigan flying back from his little rendezvous with one Rhett E. Tesker, squirrel reporter. And I'm going to leave it up to Sam as to how much of that conversation he passes along. What is Sam going to say to the group when he comes back?
All right, so plus side, I did not see any foxes, so we are in the clear on that front.
Okay.
I did run into a friend, so to speak.
Oh.
So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do a little, pull a little sneaky on him here. All right. You three are gonna go on ahead. For all intents and purposes, you do not know that I am alive.
Simple enough.
Capiche? Everybody got there. Everybody kind of get the details there.
You okay? Yeah, you did, but not really. Yeah, it's not that complicated.
Yeah. So I mean, you understand that I don't exactly have a lot of friends back home, so to speak. Gives you a little, kind of like a wink behind it, like, hey, friends is not in terms of a term of friends. It's friends in terms of I have a lot of enemies.
Ronnie just interprets it to, we're his only 3 friends.
It's probably true.
I'm
Think about who else he'd be friends with. Even calling us 3 friends, he's really got like Chewy, half of Ronnie, and he tolerates Ruby.
Yeah, and at this point, he's probably old enough that all his like friends from being when he was a little hatchling, a little baby crow. I don't know what you call it, baby crow.
I'm on it.
Fletchling. They're probably either all gone or dead. He's significantly older, especially for a cop who should probably have retired. And he's like, so I don't exactly have a lot of friends back home, so to speak. So let's just put it this way. There was a conversation Chewy and I had back in the forest. And there is a certain perception of my mortality that is expected. So, in order to keep you guys safe, I need you to go ahead. And again, all intents and purposes, I'm dead. I don't care what story you come up with.
Which sounds like an excellent prompt for a brainstorming scene going up to Ready Tesker.
Yeah, shouldn't we have the story straight? Like we're all on
That's
the
on
same
you guys.
story.
Why do you need to pretend to be dead?
Because was he present during the scene where Chewie told me? I guess not.
No.
Well, you guys were alone.
He was wrestling with the Badger Battalion.
All right. Chewie can explain the details, but Ronnie, and I pull Ronnie to the side for a second and be like, Rhett's going to meet you at the end of the bridge. All right? I'll give you a handful of bits. It's just like, hand these off to him. He'll get you guys home safe.
All right. No further questions.
Yeah. Like, all right, well, I'll see you when I see you.
All right. And I looked at Chewie and I go, all right, Chewie, what's the story? What's happened?
Well,
Chewie, could you give me a noir-style inner monologue?
Oh, no, you started with
me.
You can do it.
I was trying to get some bullet points in my head.
Keep in mind that Chewie's the ray of sunshine of the group.
Again, I'm picturing Brody Quest by Lemon Demon again.
I would struggle with this with a normal character that is prone to this sort of thing, but Chewie is not noir-esque at all.
Maybe despite his upbringing and like how deadly he knows that his family can be, he's just happy to be back in some place comfortable. Like the fantasy world of the outside and the woods, that was neat and all, but that's not where he is. That's not where he grew up.
And keep in mind, this is just stream of consciousness, so you can make it as
you don't have to really
chewy
that's
as possible. Yeah.
I am incredibly bad at like stream of consciousness, like out loud.
That's fine.
Well, that would make it so that Chewie also isn't. So it could be a really funny noir dialogue.
Yeah.
It could be funny if I was able to.
I believe in
you guys are trying to like give me a confidence boost here, and my brain is empty of things to do.
We're not giving you a confidence boost.
So
we're just progressively lowering the bar.
we get a close up on Chewie. Just music playing. The camera pans over to Ronnie.
Oh no!
What,
Well, I need to know the story first.
I wonder what the story is.
I thought I knew this world.
How much has Sam told you about my family?
No.
You, Ronnie, and Ruby, you obviously in the very first episode you had that prequel flash to meeting Don Chunky and still owing Don Chunky a favor because of some nasty graffiti that Ruby had done on Chewie's establishment. So you both owe Don Chunky a favor. You're not really sure what really that entails, but hey, you are possums of... Well, I mean, Ronnie's a possum of his word.
So they don't like Sam, and they wanted me to poison him to death, and that's why he's pretending to be dead now. If we go back home and he's with us, then I will have failed in my task, and that will not be a good thing.
Wait,
Okay.
you were gonna kill someone?
Well, I was supposed to, but when I left town, I wasn't sure if we were gonna come back, so I just said I'd do it, and, maybe figure it out after.
Ruby
that boy was too good to kill someone. Beautiful.
Ruby and Ronnie, give me a cunning check. Chewie, give me a luck check. This is to determine whether or not anything about your speech patterns or body language gives away that you have killed before.
Mm.
11. Somehow
11
this
on
is
your
the
cunning?
first-
I got
Yeah.
an 8.
I do like how you asked how much I've told about like the raccoon family, under the impression that Sam talks to you guys at all.
I mean,
I feel
yeah.
like no.
Chewie
Hold on,
doesn't
no. Ronnie and Sam have had a lot of steps to the side.
It was a 9.
Okay,
So
only
your
Ronnie.
luck only beats Ruby. Ruby, you take everything that Chewie's saying at face value.
That
Ronnie,
seems backwards.
It is backwards. Yes, I believe everything.
But like, here's the thing: Ronnie spent the entire time like studying Chewie to try to get to know what he's good at. So technically, this makes sense.
Ronnie,
Now, my headcanon is that. Oh, go on.
when Chewie talks about being tasked to kill someone, you can see that his gait kind of slows for like half a second, as if that thought is like particularly heavy. And there's something about that. There's something more to being tasked to kill, in as it pertains to Chewie, that he's not letting on at face value. But his subconscious and his gait has given it away slightly.
Okay.
Anyway, do you want to do a Noir style inner monologue?
Yeah. I thought I knew the world. I really did. Everything was simple back then. There was nothing beyond the walls. Chewie was great at literally everything. But now I'm not so sure. Don't you know how I feel about home? And I'm less sure about how I feel about Chewie.
You guys,
Drag an imaginary cigarette.
a cigarette of the mind.
A mental cigarette.
You guys approach the bridge that connects the side of town to this more suburban area, right outside the house of the bearded god of hospitality. And as you walk across the bridge, you see above you Rhett E. Tesker climbing down the metal beams to meet you on the far side. Well, hello, valiant adventurers! Welcome back. I see all yous are alive. Oh, it looks like someone's missing from your party.
Yeah, I think he ate a bad batch of berries while we were out.
Just a bad batch of berries. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Whew.
When you're that old, when you're quite honestly that decrepit.
Oh. I mean, good burger protect us all, really, from bad berries.
Exactly.
You don't get bad berries from the good burger.
Everything that you find from Good Burger is perfectly healthy for you.
I don't believe that I've been formally introduced to you fine possums of the cloth. My name is Rhett E. Tesker, ace reporter for the Oak Tree Gazette. Can I get a couple statements from you guys?
Yes, hello,
Ruby.
I am Dame Ruby.
Dame Ruby Possum. Oh wait, is Possum your last name, or am I being prejudiced?
No, Possum's our last
Possum.
I thought it was opossum. O apostrophe
Literally the
possum.
first time that's ever come up.
Oh, Possum? Okay. Oh, Possum. Wait, you got a middle name, sweetheart?
No.
It's Tuesday.
Thursday.
Right.
She's so ashamed of her middle name.
Ruby, born on a
Yes,
Tuesday,
dumb.
opossum.
What?
Dame Ruby, born on a Tuesday, opossum.
What a title.
Oh, wait until you get
And
some
what's your statement? What can you tell me about your adventure, Miss Dame Ruby, Tuesday, opossum?
We scoured the wilds in order to find this deer's home. We fought battles with foxes and bears.
Foxes and bears?
Yes,
Oh,
I have
my.
this tooth here to prove it.
Oh, goody. Can I get a picture?
Yes, absolutely.
All three of you, get together. Hold out the knife real proud like.
Yeah.
He takes the picture. Oh, wait. Actually, might have a sound effect for this. Hold on. Where is it?
What is he taking the picture?
He's a full camera. That's his magic
don't know.
artifact.
I'm just imagining the squirrel.
It's like
He's got a fucking camera.
It's a Polly Pocket, like piece of plastic that, through the magic of the division of realities, actually works as functions. Yeah, so he takes the picture. You're holding it. Oh wow! Battle with a fox took its tooth.
Hey, it took out my old stomach, huh?
Oh, and your name, Mr. Possum.
Let's see if I can do this. I'm Sir Officer
Sir Officer.
Itchy Ronnie Ronald McDonald
Deputy.
Opossum.
Ronnie
You got-
O'Donnell
you got-
Opossum.
Ronald McDonald Opossum.
Ronald McDonald
Opossum.
Opossum.
Don't forget
And your-
Officer Sir Officer Itchy.
Officer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got badges. We're police.
Oh, excellent. That's very nice.
They just
And your official statement, sir.
This is temporary on the badge.
Yeah, mine doesn't. I think I was officially hired, but everyone else.
And your statement, sir.
I look. Me and Chewie.
You.
No, you. Okay, I'm just gonna assume you mean me then.
Yes. You.
Don't point. Don't point because I can't see who you're pointing at.
You over there.
Here.
You're right there. Over there. That guy.
This guy.
You're pointing at no one.
We safely returned our new dear friend, and he's alive. And we fought a fox, and Sam died. He ate a bad batch of berries in the middle of all
Oh
that.
yeah. Sam died. Bad bitch. Oh, berries.
This sounds like Sam shit himself to death.
What a way to go.
It needs to sound like he was poisoned and we're misinterpreting it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. It's just a
You had a
bad bitch. Yeah.
And
Gracious to kill her, you know.
Mr. Chef Chewy Raccoon, I understand if you don't want to make a statement in regards to you because of your ties to certain factions. I completely understand. But if you would like to make a statement, I can use a different name, as if you don't want anyone to. It's just up to you. Anything, it's just up to you. Would you like to make a statement or no?
Yeah?
All right. What name do you want me to put under here?
Rodrigo.
I was trying to think of what Chewie's name was before he got his religious name, and for some reason my brain decided it was Charles Raccoon.
Charles Entertainment Raccoon.
Oh, Charlie. Charlie the Chewie.
I honestly have forgotten his pre-burger name.
Where did I wrote this down somewhere.
Did we have one?
He does.
We did. I didn't get to choose it. It was just
Old Joseph
off the
Raccoon.
cuff from Goon.
It was.
I
wasn't
don't
it?
know
Hold
where
on. It's probably in the show Bible. Let's see. Thrall of Dual Forest Horse.
Old
I thought I had it written down. I'm so
Raccoon.
mad.
Timothy.
Chewie.
Chewy. Timothy, aka Chewy Raccoon, PC, neurodivergent, runs his kitchen like a military. That's what I have under you.
That's a lot of weird notes. They're all accurate.
That's his full.
Like
That's not. Those aren't notes. That's his full name.
Middle name runs his.
So you want what name do you want me to put your statement under, Mr. Raccoon?
I literally can't think of a reason why I shouldn't use my actual name, so...
Chewy Raccoon. Chef Chewy
I don't think
Raccoon.
my family have a problem with it. They literally, told me I could go and everything,
It's
so...
Sir Chef.
Yeah, that
Chewy
makes sense. They
Raccoon.
they approve
yeah.
all the papers anyway. Raccoon. And your statement.
So, I don't know if we're downplaying this on purpose, but when we were fighting foxes and bears and stuff, it wasn't just like a fight, it was like a war.
War.
Yeah,
War
like a
is
wilderness
coming.
war.
Wilderness war.
Like, these people are war heroes.
I'm sorry, what did you say war is coming?
Wilderness on the
They're
attack.
heroes now.
Chewie's having a breakdown over here. These people were heroes.
Wilderness on the attack. Heroes. here to save city. Anything else?
This is why we were done playing it, because he's making it sound like we're about to be attacked.
Hey, whatever
think
else I'll
that's
papers.
it. Like the war ended, everything looks good, and we're coming back home now.
Also, if
Returning-
we all get to be war heroes, so does Chewie. He was leading the command.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, I gave you the flashlight, did I not?
Chewie's like, I was hiding.
all this is
I did no fight.
all these statements and everything are being taken as you walk through the neighborhoods.
You were a leader, not a fighter. That's still a member of the war. Your
I was a
guidance
chef
helped
for a
us.
king. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot you were doing that.
Everyone, give me a cunning check, and while you're rolling that, I want to jump back to whatever Sam is doing.
Rolling a cunning check is what you told me to do.
Yeah, but you're somewhere else.
This is true. I think I'm just biding my time. I'm sitting...
you three hold on to your numbers. I want to spend some time with Sam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm holding on to my.
I want to do something stupid.
Oh yay! I love it.
I want to put on the ring and go in the library.
You bastard! You promised me!
Shit.
You bastard!
Jealous.
Oh my god. Okay, so you put on the ring.
I'm killing Sam when he
Is
gets
this
back.
this is the third magic item that you will have on your person?
It is. Most of them have been in pockets. It's the only second one I've ever used. Actually, yes, it is the third. Yeah, it is the third one that I have the necklace on, and I have the charm ring.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be my third item put on. So is it if 3 is the limit, or is it 3 is the insanity?
An animal can have up to 3 of these on them at any given time.
Okay, so I'm clear on that part.
Or start rolling DC Luck 7 against going crazy.
All right, so I can have 3. So
Yeah.
I'm wearing the necklace,
Mhm.
and I'm wearing
2 rings.
I'm wearing 2 rings now,
Gotcha.
and I'm going to use the necklace to get myself into the library.
Oh, before opening, you naughty bird.
Yep.
Yeah, so you use the
Like,
charge
oh,
of the
dirty
Radical
bird.
Rat Bling, and so you activate it by saying, that's no good. And you blink into the library, and you see rows upon rows upon rows of bookshelves, and you see words that you've never understood in your life. The term books, the term book is just right there, and you understand what a book is. You see history, art, language, fiction, non-fiction, bibliography, children, cooking, crafts. You have Ronnie is angry.
Ronnie's angry.
Angry AF.
What he doesn't know can't hurt him.
Absolutely not.
You don't know what's happened yet, Ron.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna need you to make a luck check just because of the sheer magnitude of options that you have and how thirsty this ring truly is for knowledge. Calvin is becoming a cryptid.
Would this be luck, or would this be under cunning?
This is luck because it's a type of magic, just like how we were running against insanity to perceive thrall in the beginning.
All right, so I rolled an 8, and I have a +0 to luck, so that's an 8.
So 8 is a middling success, right?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Law section.
Law?
Yep. I want to find like legal stuff.
Okay. I can't. You put the mushroom hat on.
I can't look.
Angry Mike in it in the chat.
It's funny because Ruby's also red at the moment.
Yes.
No, I read
Chewie maintains being a ray of sunshine.
Okay. You
Only slightly darker for Chewie.
Damn it, it doesn't actually go very red.
Damn, that's.
okay, I'm gonna have to not look at Kelvin. I have to not look at him, or else I'm
Put
gonna
a
crack up.
post-it note over
He's
his
gonna
square.
do this. Oh Oh my.
We're getting off topic.
Okay,
No, no.
Promise me, you bastard.
I have a plan.
so here's the deal. You are looking for L's. The symbol L is just swimming in your mind. And just this symbol, you see it materializing out of thin air. It's like a bad acid trip as you walk along these just towering buildings of knowledge. It's like you're walking amongst the sunken city of Cthulhu, but every building is just bestowing upon you deep and horrible secrets that only the gods were meant to know. And you almost make it. You almost make it to the legal section of the library, but then you see a little rotating standing book carousel with brightly colored, big-eyed characters on the fronts of these books. And they're different than all the other books in this library. They're special. They're so interesting because it looks like they're printed backwards. The spines are all on the right side of all of these other books, but the spines are on the left side. And you don't know what a Doki Doki is, but it is so enthralling. You stand paralyzed between your mission and this new calling.
Whew.
It's gonna be a weeb.
I reach out.
And then you see it at the very, very top of this structure. Why do you have a little lamp under your face? It's just at the very top. You see a figure with an outstretched finger, and his name written on the cover, Ace Ventura.
Oh no!
I reach out. I fly up to it, and I kind of stare down at the cover of this thing.
And next to that one, Phoenix Wright.
And I look over at this one, and my hand is trembling as I'm reaching out for them, and it's like, no, I can't tell if this is real law or if this is made up law. This place is chaos.
You've inherited my curse.
Yeah.
Objection. Objection, says Ace Ventura. And Phoenix Wright. All law is real law. What is law, really?
Would I roll like a cutting check or something like that to figure out that I am looking at? It's like there is a definite pull.
This is law adjacent. This is law inspired, but this is not what the gods consider law. This is chaotic law. You're looking for lawful law.
I rolled. This is probably the lowest roll I've ever had on this campaign.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 4 on the die, but my cunning is a +3, so that brings it up to a success.
Success.
It's a low end of success, but it is a middling success. Because what I came in here for was to try to find like precedents for effectively how to deal with corruption in the police department.
Phoenix Wright goes, "Oh, you want such and such by Blankenhire, Howard? You can find that like 3 rows back. It's gonna be on like the top left shelf."
Thank you, pointy man.
No, man. Phoenix Wright, what's up?
Oh, Phoenix, so you a bird?
No, I'm a human. I'm a flat human. I've never talked to a bird before. That's cool.
I've never talked to a flat. I mean, granted, I've only ever talked to one other human before. And
you
flat,
hear the ding dong of a door opening.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Phoenix. I gotta go. I appreciate your help, and I take off for that section.
Yeah.
Looking for that book he recommended.
It's a big book. It is like twice your height, and it's like twice your height and like your height and a half wide.
I push it off the shelf.
Give me a mic check.
Oh, it's a big book. Oh boy, that's a 4. Actual 4.
Actual 4. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I only have a +1 to might, and I just
You
rolled
push
a 3.
and you push and you push and you push with all your might, but the book just won't go. And you see the fluorescent lights click, 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 click across the ceiling above you. And you hear someone wearing heels click, click, click across the linoleum, and sit down behind a desk and ruffle through some papers. At the very front of the building, you hear the typing on some kind of just like a tapping sound and the sound of just office activities. Someone's trying to get the library up and running for the day.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Oh yay, I love it.
I'm gonna ask this human for help. I have the ring, which allows me to kind of understand words,
human
right?
languages, yeah.
I'm gonna go type help on the computer.
Okay. I'm going to need a... Okay.
Yep.
Rod.
I'm really throwing your campaign for a loop with this one.
No, I should have... Listen, This is gravy, baby.
He gave the ring to a himbo, and he's used to it being used by a himbo.
Yeah, this is true. I want you... I want you to roll a luck check for me. This is going to determine just how this librarian just takes your presence at face value. You want to roll very high.
I'm hoping for Miss Frizzle here. I am not hoping.
Oh, yeah.
Best case scenario, Miss Frizzle.
Best case
That is
scenario,
true.
Miss Frizzle. Let's get some really happy animal-loving woman here. All right, come on.
I know. I'm really excited.
Fucking
for what
boxcars, baby.
Boxcars, baby! So you approach.
That's what we like to see. Let's go.
So,
oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That's the most excited I've ever been to roll boxcars. That's for sure.
Let's see. Who is her name? Gloria, the Criminal Minds lady.
Yes.
Gloria, that's her name.
Yeah.
The one with the fancy glasses.
With the fancy glasses and
Yeah,
the kind of flirty personality, which is really fun to watch on screen.
Yeah.
That
Listen,
one.
hold on. Let's stop doing the show. This is now a Criminal Minds
podcast. Penelope Garcia.
Penelope Garcia. So this librarian bears a striking resemblance to Penelope Garcia. But she's just her skin is like an almond color. But she's got about the same height and body as Penelope Garcia. She's got her hair up in a beehive kind of situation. And you rolled boxcars, and the book that you land on her desk is a book of Norse mythology, which... And she's rifling through a desk looking for something. And she kind of takes papers, and she's looking. She takes papers. She's looking at the tops of these papers. She looks over at you, goes back to the papers, throws the papers up in the air.
Hey.
Ah! That's what she hears.
Hey. And is she away from her keyboard?
She sees the book that you're standing on.
I look down at the book and just.
You understand all of Norse mythology now.
Oh God!
Oh,
all of
sweet.
it.
Oh, this might be easier than I thought.
You see a couple of icons up on her computer, and one of them is, in fact, Word. And you understand what Word is.
I understand what the top word is. Yeah, I understand what a document file is.
Yeah.
So is she away from her keyboard?
She's at her desk. She's not like way away, but she was rolled out to look at the filing cabinet.
Gave me enough room for me to hop up to the keyboard.
Yeah, you've kind of got her in a pleasantly surprised daze. Still trying to. She's not gonna fight this. She's kind of just riding this because she's not quite sure what else to do.
I give her a look, and then I just go straight to the keyboard, and I type out help. Just one letter at a time. Literally hunt and peck.
Literally. Fantastic.
That's what she sees. I'm sitting here being like, okay, how do you use this thing? like a boomer trying to use a keyboard. It's like, okay, which one is this?
Kick.
Did
that
you
H, E. Ah, there it is. L and it's right next to it. P. There we go.
Oh my god, they were right. The Corvinids are in their Stone Age.
Oh, fuck.
God. Yes, help. What do you which one of Odin's crows are you?
S A shit, where's the M? M.
Sam.
And then
doesn't have a name,
I hit space and I type out Morrigan, which
It takes 5 hours.
Which is Celtic mythology.
yeah, which goes to Celtic mythology.
Morrigan. Oh. Okay. What do you need?
And I type out B O. Oh, I can just hit it again. O. Oh, and the K's right below it. K.
She kind of rolls. She rolls her eyes and puts a hand on her.
At that point, I fly over to the book that I need.
Huh? Hey, come back! And she gets up out of her chair and
I'm like sitting like if you're looking at me as the humanoid Sam, our version of what we see. I'm sitting on the book, just being like, this one right here. I just need this one, but it's just me like tapping on the spine of the book.
Oh yeah, everyone comes in asking for books, and I'm like, yeah, we have books. It's like, we have books here. It's a library, yeah. But you need this book.
I'm just like tapping on it, like I can't talk to you without the other thing.
Why do you want? She pulls out the book, and she goes over to a table and like puts it down on the table. Are you training? Are you studying for the bar exam?
I type out law, like L-A.
Well, you're not
law,
at a computer. You're at a table in the
Oh
library.
yeah.
You're like one of those study tables.
Scratched it into the table.
I like find the word on the page, and I'm just like pointing at it. It's like law, and it's like police, like trying to get the concept behind. I'm using the book like.
Well, at this point, I mean, if you want to roll a might check just to move the cover of the book up and over, so you can start rifling through it yourself.
That's better. That is in 9.
9.
Yeah, I think a 9 will get there.
Yeah, a 9 will get you the cover open to the page, and then pages are very easy to move as a bird, I would imagine, especially a smart corvinid like yourself.
Watching the smartest crow. I am Odin at this point. I am absorbing all of the world's knowledge.
All of the world's knowledge, and you find
You don't even have to sacrifice an eye.
The god of wisdom.
You find the legal precedents that you're looking for, the kind of legal shenaniganery used by prosecutors during the mob age of prohibition to.
Like internal affairs documents.
Internal affairs, RICO, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're able to find it all and absorb it very well. If you can, well, there's a couple of steps you need to take. You need to prove without a shadow of a doubt that all these individual crimes orders had been given to commit said crimes, and you need to link them all back to one central person, which is easier said than done, obviously. If it was so easy, then crime syndicates like the Raccoon family wouldn't be able to do. The most important thing to do is just to get family members, the Raccoon family members, on your side and like give them options too good not to rat out their own families, or give them like no other options. This is like what is most important. This is a game started by the mob that can only be finished by essentially rats.
I'm furiously taking down notes in my journal, which I assume she has no idea.
She
what I'm
can't
doing.
see. She just sees a crow going.
Flipping the page. This has to be mind-boggling.
Oh yeah, she has her phone out.
Yeah.
Fucking publicizing this.
This bird is studying to pass the bar exam.
So
Legally caw.
What?
Oh,
Attorney at caw.
move over, legal eagle. Get ready for a new bird in town.
Sam Morgan, attorney at caw.
Crying crow.
Once I have effectively what I'm looking for, I am going to pay her with one of the last two pieces of treasure that I have.
Excellent.
I'm going to give her the bell that I had from the veterinarian's office.
Aww.
Yeah. Which is also kind of dark, considering that's like a thing that like you use for like tolling the dead, and I just told her I was a god of death.
Yeah.
She's holding it in her hands cupped like this, and they're trembling. The bell's jingling. Okay.
Yeah, and I go over. I fly back over to the keyboard, and she's like shocked, and I just type out thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
And then to freak her out even more, I'm going to use the rat bling necklace and just be like, teleport back to where I was, back outside of the library. Just...
You can see her through a window, go over to her desk, pull something out. It's a bottle of something, throws it into a garbage can.
we are cleaning up society one person
yo.
at a time.
Okay, those of you three before who rolled various checks for the cunning checks, right? Yep. Mm-hmm. What are your numbers? I got a 10. I got
9.
a 10, 9, and a 7. Ooh. Cool. Ronnie and Chewie. Both Ronnie and Chewie see this character. But I do think only Ronnie recognizes them for what they truly are. You, with Reddy Tesker in tow, kind of chatting up Ruby's ear still because she seems to be the most yakkative. And gets all the best quotes, like all the bloody gory details about the war and how it's coming and how we're all gonna perish and how many newspapers this is gonna sell.
The capitalist revolutionary frog.
Yes, the capitalist uprising frog.
You guys make it to like the corner of the park, and you can see down to the main entrance where you'll be entering, and then all the way down to where the wall breaks off into a large section of empty wall where the playground is. And down that way, down by the playground entrance, you see, smoking a cigarette, leaning up against the wall, soaking in some good sunshine, is a black and white stray cat. The white patch on his chin, white paws, a trilby fedora.
Cool.
Ronnie,
cool
you
cat.
recognize this as the cat that was taking human offerings from the bearded god of hospitality. He's like 30, 40 feet away. 30, 40 human feet away. I don't know why you're holding your flashlight like that.
Is this the one that we arrested?
This is the one that got away.
Didn't he have a card?
He did.
The Ace of Diamonds, I've got that.
Yeah. He had that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's what you, Chewie, and Ronnie see. You notice that as you're making your way. You can either continue down to the main entrance, where Reddy Tesker is leading you, or you could split off and go interrogate that cat who is soaking up some sun with a cigarette.
I'm gonna if he's not paying close attention, I'm gonna just kind of walk my way over there, kind of keeping calm, quiet, reserved. Just kind of wander off. I don't care if the group follows me, but...
Just you?
Oh, I'm definitely following.
Hey, where are you guys going? Hey guys, the entrance is over this way.
I
Closer.
immediately put a finger to the squirrel's
Yep.
mouth, and I just hand him the previously established bribery of kibs and bits.
Ah, golly, thank you. And he climbs over the wall.
Cool.
I
I know where the wall is, and it's right there, so I'm not too worried about that guy.
So you all three of you then want to go accost this cat.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just gonna watch.
He's gonna watch just behind, menacingly, like a raccoon mobster.
Pretty much.
Word, I love it.
Chewie accidentally menacing.
I need you both to give me a charm check as you approach, as to not scare this stray cat off. 9 and a 7. Those are both mixed successes, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he clocks you. He clocks you both. And when he does, he doesn't take his eyes off you. He's thinking maybe if he plays it cool, you'll just keep going.
Okay.
Starting to
Moment of
sweat.
your time, my feline friend. Pleasure to see you again, also.
I'm sure I have no idea who you are.
Come on, man. It's you, me, and my sister here. What are we doing this act for?
I'm sure I have no idea who you are.
I take out the card. What does that mean?
Okay, give me. Ronnie, you're gonna have to give me a mic check to catch this cat before he runs away.
Might?
Give me a mic check.
Everybody's pinning him against the wall, shoving a playing card in his face.
What does this mean?
I'm good at one thing and one thing alone. That's 11 plus 3, 14.
Boom. Boom. Ronnie, you strongman this guy up against the brick wall. His face is smushed against the brick. Cigarette falls to the ground. You now see that his trench coat was blocking your view of a Chinese takeout bag that smells heavily of that fresh god kibble.
Ah.
I swear. Okay, that's my card. That is my card. The mob, they don't want to use actual people's names, so they're using the cards and the values of the cards instead of names. Okay, that's my card. All right. My real name is Tartar Sauce. All right.
Hold on. Hey, Goon, am I holding the grumpy cat right now? If so, I'm letting go.
No, Grumpy Cat looks different. He's not
I
a
know,
black and
Grumpy
white
Cat's
cat.
real name is Tartar Sauce.
Well, sure, maybe coincidentally, but it's a different color cat altogether.
Wrong Tartar Sauce. Wrong Tartar Sauce.
Wrong Tartar
Okay,
Sauce.
sure.
It's a common name.
It's a family name.
It's a
There's a
family
lot
name.
of us. There's a lot of us.
Okay.
My
Another
mom got
question.
around.
Yeah, there's hollandaise sauce.
Is the
There's tomato
ace
sauce. There's
I'm
Hellman
gonna
sauce.
smack him, not to hurt him, just to
There's
knock him out.
Tabasco
Stop
sauce.
it with the genealogy. Just fucking answer my sister's questions.
What do you want to know?
Is the ace a high card or a low card?
They're all the same value. It's just a name replacement. It's just a name replacement, man.
Are you sure about that, Ronnie?
What do you want to do, Ronnie?
You've heard of good cop, bad cop. Get ready for 2 bad cops.
Chewie can
Chewie,
come over and
Airing
be a
on
good
Fox
cop.
this fall. 2 bad cops.
And Chewie.
And Chewie.
Chewie.
And 2 bad cops.
What do you need all this information for? You're working with a raccoon.
I don't know, are we?
Chewie, do you know anything about this?
I know that they were used. I don't really know much more than that, unfortunately. So
Yeah,
any
you-
information this cat has is probably useful.
All right. I look
okay.
back to Ruby. Take it away. I'm on the muscle on this one, apparently.
Okay. Well, I take out my fox fang dagger, and I'm just like
Holy shit!
threatening him.
What the fuck is that? That smells like animal. What are
He
you?
just doesn't have like a decent control of weaponry, and she's just like flailing this knife around.
It's gonna hurt somebody.
Whoa! Put that thing away! Put that thing away!
This thing, we pulled it right out of the face of a fox. You don't mess with us.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Listen, I've been singing a pretty song at night. Don't rough me up like this.
Okay. I don't actually know what I was questions to ask you.
That was the only I got. Because that's all I got. Walks away.
Yeah, that's all I got. Just chaotic until the day she dies.
Sam normally does the talking.
You got him scared. That's what you wanted.
Do you let him go?
Yeah.
Ronnie, do you let him
Would
go?
you be a deer and grab that bag of kibble for me?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we?
Should we be taking it with us?
Yes.
Don't
absolutely.
take that. The Dawn's not gonna be happy if I don't show up with anything.
Where'd you get
The
this?
Dawn, huh?
The Dawn, yeah.
Well, we have
That
your
Red
card.
knows all about it.
We have your card. We have the kibble. We could take it ourselves.
Ronnie, you see like a crudely drawn ace of diamonds in his coat pocket.
I'm just gonna grab that and go, what was your plan?
Listen, I figured the actual card doesn't matter as long as they know which card it was supposed to be.
You lost your card and you're worried about losing the kibs?
Like I said, the card is just a name replacement.
I've never
but
seen
that
anyone
was-
come in here with a phony card before. I doubt that would go over well.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
no.
Well, it
You
definitely
wouldn't
won't go
like
over
that.
well if I don't make a deposit.
We have scared this man isn't pissing himself right now.
You guys ask him any question you want right now. He's telling you everything.
Yeah.
Just let me go. Just let me
I'm
take
sitting
my
here
cut
like,
and run.
Sam normally does the talking.
Listen,
We lost-
listen. I got way more than I'm supposed to. You can take half of it and I'll still be fine. Jace, please. Please.
How about we leave you half and you say nothing about us being here?
Deal. Absolutely. Yes, sir. And he gets down on all fours and he starts kissing Chewie's feet. Yes, sir. Yeah. Mwah. Yes.
I'd like to point out that this
Chewie just
doesn't
pulls
look
his feet away like, ew, don't do
This
that
doesn't look
to
like one of
me.
the good guys. It looks like Chewie's planning a coup against the Dawn is what it looks like right now. You understand that, right?
Yes, I absolutely understand.
You understand
that.
it looks like we're just Chewie's goons.
I don't see what's
Ruby, give me a cunning check.
Okay, I'm not good at those. I keep rolling 7.
That's a mixed success.
Yeah.
You think you see Ready Tesker up at the top of the wall taking notes,
Okay.
but you could
If
be
only you
wrong.
had some sort of ranged weapon.
Could be wrong.
I don't think I care.
Okay, I don't see shit.
Yeah. Do you let him like go after taking half the kibbles?
Yeah, and I give him
Just
back.
remember, alright, anything that the Don could do to you, I assure you Chewie could do a lot worse. I believe that wholly in my heart.
And he's the one
I
that
believe that
makes the
Chewie has
soup.
killed a man. I'm convinced he does it a lot now. They sent him to kill the Sam Morrigan. I assume he's.
And
what?
yet you're still friends with him. This
I
is
know this
good
is
news
in
for
character. This is
Chewie.
what's going on in my head.
Wait, do you want to have a film noir inner monologue?
I guess I can try to come up with another one. It just feels weird if I'm the only one who's done monologues this
Hey,
session.
listen. Whoever wants to jump in on this as you see this cat scurry away with his now half as heavy load of god kibbles.
Now that I've had time in the wilds, I
It's out of the bag.
Hey, yo!
Like,
Yay!
I didn't know that I could intimidate the animals around here like that. I guess things are gonna change around here.
Ruby learned how to be a
This is
worse
Ruby's villain
possum
arc.
in the forest.
Yes. Everyone's learning values of friendship, and I'm over here being a tyrant.
I mean, Chewy's literally learning that violence is the answer.
Yeah, she
Like, violence saved the prey from the predators, and now violence is probably going to be
We
what
learned
solves.
one thing between the fight with the rat, the thing that happened at the forest, and if we learned one thing, it's that violence really is the answer.
violence
Yep,
really seems to work out well for us.
absolutely. Survival
Every problem
of
we've had,
the
we've solved
fittest.
with violence.
You guys have these ruminating thoughts as you enter the not the nicest part of New Rodensburg. This is the part by the part that is populated by, you know, a lot of the less desirable aspects of the city population. Songbirds and lower rodents find themselves needing to find refuge amongst the topiaries and pine bushes. This is this is actually pretty close to where Chester Chickadee lives. Right here by the storm drain that leads to the Underdark. Right here by the playground, and you walk through town. And Ruby, being a little roustabout ruffian yourself, you get nods of approval. You get the kind of nods, the chin-ups from passerby ne'er-do-wells. See that you survived, eyeing that piece you got on your belt. Just taking a good... Everyone, it's like, man, these guys... They seem different. They got a different smell about them. Is that what what the outside world smells like coming off on them? Maybe we want a piece of that action. Smells great out there. Where do you guys want to go now that you're back into the city?
Okay, all things aside, hold on. Can we do a quick huddle?
Okay.
So I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I was way out of my element with what just happened with the cat. I don't know what we did or why we did any of it.
Same.
Are we keeping the Gibbs, or are we gonna send him into the police?
I thought they might be a good peace offering for Don Chewy or Don Chunky for now.
Done. He's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
Jewelry. Now that's
Hey! Shoot for the moon, aim for the stars!
Is there such thing as like a not bad mafia? Because that's kind of the only way that Chewy's gonna make one happen.
Well, depending on your
Yeah,
perspective,
this
the
is-
Italian
This is a
mob
charity.
wasn't all bad.
This is like our own bribe money now. We've got good quality shit here.
You guys
like, we don't
have
have to give the
five.
entire bit to him.
You guys
I
have
have a mental image
500
of a good
kibble.
mafia.
You guys have 500 kibble, the equivalent of $500 US.
In 1920, that's a fortune.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a down payment on a house.
That's
Jeez.
that's $1 bajillion dollars.
Hey,
House right there.
hey, right there. You could pay rent on a nice tall dog.
So, hold on. I have an image of what a good mafia looks like, and it's just I'm just picturing Chewie negotiating at the desk with the mayor, and it's just like he snaps his fingers. Ronnie, who's in on this for some reason, just like has a chain that he holds to the mayor's neck, and he goes, "If you know what's good for you, you're gonna introduce universal health care."
Yes.
Okay, so there's a couple places you could go. You could go and find the mayor. You could go to the Spoon, which is Chewy's restaurant, which is also the front for the mob operation. You could go to the Church of Good Burger. You could go to Missy's clinic. And those are the main locations, right there. Those four are the main
You could
locations.
go to the church.
The church.
I
I
don't
did
know why we
mention
would, but we could.
Church of Good Burger. I did mention that, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that like the family's gonna want me to report in.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
hold out the bag of
what you guys want to
cubes?
do.
Are we? So are you?
Oh,
using
you could
this,
also-
or are we turning into? The,
You could also go to the Vietnam Memorial, aka the police precinct.
Well, police aren't gonna help us out right now.
No.
But my idea was to take like a part of the laundered money and bring it with me, not like the whole thing. Like hide that somewhere.
Okay. You could
There's
hide
one
it
group that's good at hiding
literally
money. It's the church.
anywhere. That's actually
Grabbing
very
hands.
accurate.
So why don't you
They
two
don't
go
pay
to the church
taxes.
and hide the money, and I'll go report to the family or whatever.
Yeah, I'll put it in my stash.
Yeah.
I was gonna immediately hand it off to Ruby.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes,
give
carry
the
on to my
criminal
little
all
hideout.
of the money. So we're splitting the party. Ruby's going home to the Church of Good Burger, and you two are going to go see the family.
If Ronnie wants to come with.
I'll come with. I don't.
I'll meet up.
If something goes south, I think I'd rather you like have muscle. Never mind, I kid. Of course, you're a trained assassin, but.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Yeah, no.
Actually, this is perfect because once we're alone, I'd like to have a conversation.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys. Ruby, odds or evens?
Evens.
All right, we're gonna do Ronnie and Shui's scene first.
Cool.
So you two make your way to the Spoon, the hippest restaurant / speakeasy in town, run by head chef Chewy Raccoon, financed by his father and his uncle, the leaders of the Raccoon Mob. It's a swanky place. Ronnie, you've been here a couple of times. Your dad eats here every so often. And you walk in on a conversation that Don Chunky is having with the frequent performer, jazz artist, singer, Dandy Jack. And you see Don Chunky just rubbing his temple, listening to this cat mew on and on and on about how he loves Miss Missy, how her eyes are like stars, and he's very poetic and Frank Sinatra about describing every curve of that lady. You notice that one of his rings he's taken off and put on the table, and he's just rubbing his temples like really hard and bad like. And when he sees Chewie and Ronnie come in, and he says, "My nephew," and he kind of smacks Dandy Jack out of the way. My nephew, come here. Oh, it's so good to see you. Hello, church boy. How you doing, Mr. Possum?
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. What can I do?
Can I take your order? Yes. And he kisses your hand. Oh,
Yeah, we do our little church shit.
little church shit, yeah. Oh, it's so good to see you. How did it go? Where's your sister? Where's that policeman that was gone with you?
Well, my sister's all right.
Sister's all right. That's good. I'd love to hear that. I would
Yeah.
hate for anything to happen to that old ragamuffin.
Unfortunately, the bird's not the same story.
He looks over at Shuey and he says, "You don't say."
Yeah, I guess he just
Yeah.
ate something weird, huh?
We didn't know there was food out there, you know?
He didn't have the guiding hand of a professional chef to let him know what was good and good not to eat, huh?
Yeah, wandered off on his own, I guess. I was trying to keep everyone fed, but
Yeah. Give me a cunning check.
Eddie too as well, or just Chewy?
Well, he was the one speaking, so yeah.
it's an 8.
I didn't want you to look at me and be like, "Why haven't you rolled?"
There's a moment of eye contact that's just a little too long, but he continues and he goes, "Oh, that's so good. That's terrible. That's, he was one of the finest cops in this city. I can only imagine the." He picks up a glass of whiskey from the table. "I can only imagine the kind of nonsense that this city will get into now that he's gone." Yeah, you know what? You know what we should do?
I had to remember.
You know what we should do? We should have a big celebration feast. You know, we should get all the family into here tonight. The Spoon. If you want to cook, I'm not gonna make it. You just came back. You must be tired, my nephew. But we'll
I
have
don't know, maybe cooking in the old restaurant will make me feel a little bit more at home.
That sounds wonderful, my son. Oh, good. That's good. That's so good. I love to hear it. And he says, "Well, let me go ring up all the rest of the family, get everyone on board with the meal." And he walks back past the kitchen into the back room where Chewie never dared had gone, and you're left with Dandy Jack just kind of sitting in a booth like, what the fuck was his problem?
How bad would it be if I made the ravioli for the family? The special ravioli.
I mean, do you want to have?
I don't think I should reveal that she's been involved, but I thought it'd be funny.
How badly do you want a Ratatouille moment?
I can only see that being big danger.
Ronnie, give me a cunning check. I mean, but like, yeah, if you want to give Don Chunky that flashback moment, the Ratatouille's the way to go. What's your roll?
I got 12.
You got a 12.
11 plus 1.
Don Chunky left his ring on the table. It's a human-made ring.
Ooh, what kind of artifact?
Is Dandy Jack looking our way?
Dandy Jack is just... He's piss drunk. But he's piss drunk and poetic is what he is.
Hey, Dandy, what's I've been here since I haven't been here in a moment. Do you know what that is over there? I just pointed at something on the wall.
Oh, that.
No, I'm pointing at the wall. I'm stealing the ring while he's not looking.
That's a clipping from when the Cardinals they won that game.
Oh, we had birds and sports before they were cops?
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about that's the thing about immigrants is that they get into sports and then they get like actual jobs. Yeah, you snatch that table real easy. Like you snatch the ring off the table real easy. Like Dandy Jack probably wouldn't have even cared.
Yeah.
Even if you did.
I don't want any witnesses, let alone people who care.
Yeah.
With enough interrogation, everyone starts to care.
There is an insignia of a calligraphy, like a swirly letter M, that it looks like this letter M is holding a magnifying glass. And then other than that, without like doing some kind of catalog check or something like that, you won't get like the actual name of this human-made artifact. But one way,
Right now I'm just holding it.
I mean, one way to definitely know what it does is to put it on. That
I'm
you
not
know
putting it
for
on in this
sure.
I'm not putting that on in this building. Chewie, it sounds like you got a dinner to prepare for. Why don't you enjoy that? I did not try to hide my actions from Chewie, so you can decide if he saw it or not. I was just distracting Dandy Jack.
Chewie.
Um,
Chewie.
Yeah?
Nobody steals from the Dawn and lives. Nobody. You saw that happen. You saw Ronnie take one of the Dawn's rings.
Can I take him aside? Would that seem weird to Dandy Jack? Or
It would be weird if you didn't slap Ronnie across the face at this exact moment.
because I'm basically gonna say, yeah, don't get caught with that thing. Like, do not get caught with it. If you're gonna take it, you better not. You better not.
I think what I do is like, hey, I want to make sure Ruby got home safe. Do you mind walking me home before you start your little dinner? That way we can talk about it alone.
Yeah.
You guys start to leave, and you hear the loud, heavy footsteps of the very large Don Chunky. And he's like, he's feeling one of his fingers, and he's like, Chewie, did I leave a ring out here?
I didn't see a ring. No.
I could have sworn I took one of my rings off because I was pissed off at that dumb cat. I'm right here, man. I'm right here. Look under the tables. Look under the tables. See if it rolled off. That's a very important ring. Oh my God, that's the ring I got from my naming ceremony. I can't lose that. And he gets down. He gets down as far as he can, being the large, heavy-set gentleman he is.
Ronnie, you might want to stick that under a table somewhere.
Chewie, I need to find that ring.
Oh, you know, that's good. I don't want to go with that. I don't actually. I'm thinking about it.
What are you doing? What is your action?
No. the little Sam on my shoulder
Sam?
just said something.
What did the little Sam
But
say? I
I'd
didn't
like to
hear.
imagine that it's not an angel or devil. It's a Sam Morgan and a Ruby on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Both equally awful.
What's the action?
No, I think I do like the little Sam on my shoulders idea here. So this man is very drunk. I'm gonna see if I could just slip that into the pocket.
Into Dandy Jack's pocket?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, baby.
Give me this. I'm sure. Dandy Jack,
Chunky's
drunken.
not looking.
Dandy Jack,
Chunky's looking for the ring.
Yeah,
Dandy
Chunky's
Jack-
under the table.
Don Chunky and Dandy Jack are down on the floor. Dandy Jack is
Chewy
up.
too.
Ooh, Chewy. Everyone's on the floor. Everyone's down on the floor looking for this ring. Ronnie, you're gonna have to give me a cunning check to slip the ring in to
Can it be finesse?
Dandy. Yep, that's fair.
It
Those
would-
are, yeah.
Yep.
I'm slightly better at finesse than I am
Sleight of
cunning.
hand, yeah, finesse.
Oh,
Devious.
10 plus 1, 11. Complete success.
Complete success. Yeah, you were able to. You're not like on a middling success. You would have been able to get it like into his pocket. With this success, you're able to like while Dandy Jack is looking away, you're able to like flick it into his shirt pocket.
Okay. I'm looking on the table for a second. I go, Don, I'm just trying to help out here. What did the ring look like exactly?
Yeah, this is it's a Good Burger Mindful Millie ring. It's like a plastic gold. It's got an M holding a magnifying glass on
Oh,
it.
it's got the I swore I saw Dandy Jack playing with that. I assumed it was his.
Huh? What? I wouldn't do that. Then Dandy Jack like gets up off the floor, and as he does, the ring slides out of his shirt pocket and cling, 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 and rolls over to Don Chunky. And Don Chunky looks down at the ring. And he looks up at Dandy Jack. And back down at the ring. He picks it up. He sticks it on. He cracks his knuckles. Do you guys leave or do you watch this?
Don, I don't like to get in the way of your business here. I'm gonna.
You know what? You're right.
Go
A
back to the church.
pious person like yourself shouldn't watch what I need to do. Obviously.
Yeah, I'll see
I'm
you
gonna-
at the sermon this weekend, huh?
I'm gonna walk him
Oh, I'll
home.
see you there. Yeah. Yeah, welcome home. Yeah, get back in time. You gotta start making the cannolis.
I'll be quick. Don't worry about it.
Side
Yes.
note, we've gone full anti-hero.
Oh my god. And you guys exit the spoon. And we're gonna cut over to Sam.
Aye.
Sam, you leave the library. And what do you do?
How long has it been? Is it long enough for me to start making my way back towards the
You
town?
know what? Give me what you're doing in the form of a 1920s noir style inner monologue.
All right. Well, hopefully they all got back safely. It's starting to get dark. Suppose it'd be time to head back myself.
It's like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, sun's starting to go down. Who knows what time it is? Yeah. Well, how long can it take for me to get back? Interrupting my
Well, you
my
fly.
monologue. Yeah,
You're
this is
flying, but you're flying, but also you know that you take less time to go places. So you're not really taking any chances. So you give them like a couple of whole hours head start.
I'm trying to slip back in under the cover of darkness here.
The cover of darkness.
Taking advantage of the fact that I am a black animal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, slip back in under the shade of darkness where nobody can see me coming.
Yeah. It would be easier to do that. It'd be easy to do that if you slip in through the area full of pine trees, the seedier back part of town, just as the sun is setting and the wall is casting that skyline shadow that we all know and love.
What's the name of the area?
Oh, it's just it's
The Pines? I don't know.
the pines. It's Pine Heights. It's It's topiary bushes, it's pine trees, it's where the opening to the Underdark is, and it's on the far end of the playground. So it's not a great place to be because little kids are awful, and humans are just unpleasant to be around unless you're actively worshipping them in some capacity. But if you need some place to live, this is where abundant, cheap rent is.
It's like, Pine Heights. An easy place to slip in under the cover of darkness. Most people don't usually come in this way. Rent's cheap, though. I'll slip in when nobody's looking, when the shadow's casting down over the wall.
Give me a cunning check. If you have any abilities or cunning actions that you want to add to this, go ahead and do that as well.
Cunning will be a total 10, and I do have Silent Pause, adept at slipping in and out of dangerous situations without anyone noticing.
Brilliant.
When I attempt to sneak or hide, I can mark 2 exhaustion to shift a miss, but I didn't miss. So.
You didn't miss. Brilliant. Yeah, you are able... No one expects a bird to walk the entire way. So, you make it to the wall, you tip your bowler hat down, collar goes up, you slip in like any other walking animal.
Light up a cigar, and I walk my way through the brush of the Pine Heights.
What's your destination?
I'm heading back to my apartment.
You
Which
make it
I'm
back.
assuming is, considering that most people are probably thinking I'm dead, is not going to be a location someone's going to go trifling through at this point.
Right. Where is your apartment? Closer to the police precinct at the Vietnam Memorial, or is it closer to the Church of Good Burger or the Spoon?
I would say that.
Or is it in Pine Heights?
I think he's in Pine Heights. I think he lives on literally where Pine Heights turns into a nicer neighborhood. That little
Yeah.
It's that street that goes from this used to be a nice neighborhood before it turns into massive amounts of apartment complexes.
Mm-hmm.
It, he lives in a ramshackle split level.
Right. And there's the only way up until you enter your apartment is through a bodega.
Yeah, just walking through a bodega. It's like, hey Charlie.
Hey Sam. So how was the trip? Is that a chipmunk with stubble and a wife beater, stained with various nut oils.
It's a bodega, so I'm just I grab a bag of potato chips. And just be like, yeah, it was good. I wouldn't call it a vacation. And I flip them currency. I have a kibble for the bag of chips and a case of beer.
Yeah. You had a couple of visitors while you were gone.
It doesn't shock me. Who came through?
I was paid not to tell you at all.
Well, hey, you're better than most, Charlie. You know that.
But anyway.
I got a handful of kibble in my pocket. Tell me who was here.
There's not enough kibble in the world.
I noted. That says more than you know, Charlie.
I know.
They all came back down, right?
Oh yeah. It was when you first left.
Also makes sense. I'm expecting the whole place to be torn up to hell, but yeah, it really doesn't make a difference these days.
Anyway, you make it up to your apartment. It's all torn up to hell.
I just set my stuff down on the table and just go sit down on the couch. So take a puff of the cigar and finally able to relax for the first time in however long since we've been gone. It's oh, thank God.
You have that you have a creaking rotating fan on your ceiling.
It's it's the first peace that he's had. It's been too quiet and sleeping in nature.
Yeah.
He has to go back to the sound of the creaking fan, and he just kind of slowly sinks into his crappy chair. I take the ring, the decoder ring off, and I put it back in my pocket. Ronnie's gonna want that back. We're never gonna tell him that we use that. And I take the journal out of my pocket as we're sitting there, and I start flipping through the information that we caught going through the library and what Chewie went through, and I'm starting to effectively draw the red string between points and trying to figure out how we can proceed through here while most people think I'm dead.
Yeah. You start to realize that maybe Phoenix Wright isn't a real guy.
Say it isn't so.
It's like, oh, man, these human items are something else. It's like, Phoenix Wright, what a character. Might.
What we're going to do is we're going to go to the Church of Goodburger when Ruby arrives. And you enter the grand cathedral of the Church of Goodburger. The stained glass windows made of component parts of various different colored plastic bottles. We've got the orange of like an orange soda, green of a Mountain Dew, clear of Sprite, and brown of Coca-Cola. And just all melted together in a beautiful array of colors that coats the inside of the cathedral. And standing in front of a DVD box of the movie Goodburger is your father flipping through the little booklet that would be inside of the DVD box. Just reading it as if it were a holy tome, which of course it is. Oh! My daughter! Welcome home! Oh, it's so good to see you!
Yeah, I'm home.
Oh my goodness, and look at all that kibble. What, did you sell something? Do you have both your livers?
Yes, I have my livers. This is stuff that we found.
You found... This is 500... This is 500 kibble. Ruby, you didn't steal this, did you?
No, we didn't steal it.
Ruby, you didn't steal this, did you?
No, absolutely not.
Ruby.
Yes.
Ruby.
Yes.
You didn't steal this, did you?
No, we did not steal the
Ruby
kibble.
Possum, stop lying in the house of our good burger.
On the good burger, I did not steal one kibble.
Okay. Just know that you will fry in the oil if you are lying using the good burger's name.
Yes, we did not take these.
Okay. Then how did you earn 500 kibble?
I told you, we found it.
You found it.
This is probably the worst lie you could have come up with.
No, because we did. We found it on someone. That someone is the one that took it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you the benefit of that being your inner monologue.
You made a deal. You made a deal for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your brother?
He went with Chewie to settle things with the Dawn.
Oh. I didn't realize things needed to be settled with the Dawn before he could see his own father. So how did is the deer okay? Did he make it back to his family?
Yeah, Thrall made it home okay. Everything's fine.
I didn't catch his name. Thrall, that's a good name for such a tall guy like him, yeah?
Yeah.
So
sure.
So tell me what happened?
I'm trying to inch towards the stairs.
Are you inching away from me? Your own father? Have you been away for so long? Ruby, get back here!
I wanted to get to my room and to my shiny
Are you
pile.
stashing that?
No, we're
You
not
stashing
that.
those kibbles? They were stolen, weren't they?
No, they were absolutely not stolen. By me.
Your brother didn't steal them, did he? No, absolutely not. Ronnie wouldn't do. My Ronnie's a good boy. He would not.
I was going to say, I'm going to be mad if this slander gets by.
He would have lost his mind.
He would have lost his little mind. He couldn't handle it. His conscience. He doesn't have a heart. He only has a conscience. It's the best thing about your brother. Oh,
jeez.
So Chewie's okay? Chewie's okay. Ronnie's okay, obviously. Yes, yeah. How's Sam doing?
Yeah.
Sam's doing all right?
Sam
No.
didn't make it back.
Oh, my burger. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Oh,
Oh my
what
God.
happened? What happened to Sam?
He, we were in the woods. It's unfamiliar territory. He ate something bad.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. See, this is why you only eat ordained food by the good burger. Nothing the gods have ever given us has ever been bad for us. Here, have a French fry. You must be starving.
My
Have a French
constant
fry.
diarrhea is unrelated.
Have a French fry. Have two. Have three. He keeps stacking these like I-beam-sized French fries in your arms.
Yes, and I take them up to my
You're
room.
so skinny, Ruby. You need to eat more. And
Lots of enemies.
it's like 5 minutes
Sorry, I
later.
busted.
Ruby,
Orange.
Ruby, you get back up into your room, and what do you do while you're in there?
I wanted to stash the kids for now, and
Are you stashing in there? I'm joking.
no, and I wanted to just like, I've been trying to think of something that could be in my stash that I could take with me.
Yeah,
And I
pitch it,
can't
man.
think of
I'll approve or deny anything you want. I may have to mark you depletion, but yeah.
I haven't figured out what it is yet, but I will let you know when I figure it out. I am
sure.
looking at crow collections for inspiration.
Excellent. You are looking through your stuff to see what could come in handy when you hear, "Oh, my precious boy is home!" From down the hall and around into the cathedral. Because, of course, it's a cathedral. It's very loud. My precious boy, Ronnie! Oh, my... Come here. Oh,
Hey,
you're
Dad.
so...
All right.
He gives you a big hug. Oh, you're so skinny, I can almost put my arms around you. Here, have a French fry.
Dad, not even close.
Have a French fry. Here you go. And have another one.
I have gotten pretty good at subtly removing the salt from my fry and
I
slipping
gave
into
you
my pocket.
I gave your sister 3 fries. Here, have 4.
What?
And
No, no, Ruby's a growing young lady as well.
I gave her all the fresh she needs. She's fine. She'll be fine. How's the trip? Hi, Chewy. How you doing? Nice to see you too. I'm glad you made it back alive. I heard Sam didn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Can't be your son.
She said, Ruby said he ate something bad.
Bad batch of berries.
Bad batch. Oh yes, the berries. It'll get you. Yeah, I tried to eat something that was growing on a vine behind the police precinct. It shot right through me like a bullet. I get that. Yeah. 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 That's why we only eat the ordained food by the good gods of the good burger. Blessed be the tomato and the lettuce and the mayo. I'm in.
I haven't had the opportunity to go tell the precinct yet, but I don't think they'll look forward to it. It was rough on us. It just happened a few days ago at this point. So we've gotten used to it.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good
burger.
He was a good burger as you could be that didn't go to church. Yeah. What did you guys talk to the Dawn about? I heard you went and saw the Dawn before you saw your own father, and he gives you a noogie.
Oh, Dad.
Well, Dad. Oh, Dad.
What?
It wasn't personal. I didn't go, you know what? I don't need to see my father. It was just a little conversation.
You don't have so much to talk about.
The conversationalist will tell you all about.
Oh, Chewy, yeah. What did you talk about with your father? With your uncle? Your uncle, yeah.
We were letting him know that we were back and telling him about the trip. He was the one that sent me on it, so I wanted to make sure he knew that I was, back and good and everything.
And you know what? Let me be completely honest with you, Chewy. I watched you grow up your whole life. You hardly ever left that kitchen. I bet this trip was very good for you. I bet you learned a couple of things. I bet you saw the world. I bet your mind was expanded. Here I am talking about what's going on and seeing the world. I hardly ever leave the church. If only I could. I couldn't. I absolutely could not. Absolutely. Oh, just make yourselves at home. Do you want some fries? I got Mountain Dew. I've got Pepsi.
I gotta head back. I'm gonna do a bunch of cooking.
Oh, you're having a big meal. I mean, they're gonna make you cook. They're gonna make you cook after your long trip.
I volunteered.
Oh,
I volunteered.
Oh, that's nice. I mean,
I've learned it's harder to get him not to cook.
Everyone's got their zen. And I guess yours is cooking. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, well, if you ever need any spiritual guidance or anything like that, don't you hesitate to come and talk to me. I'm your friendly reverend. It's gonna be just fine. I can talk to you. Talk to me about just about anything pressing on your mind. The Good Burger will find a way forward for you. As we always say, and he takes your hands. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Okay. And he pats you on the head. All right, you have a okay. And so yeah, your sister's in her room. Did she steal those kibs?
No, she didn't steal the kibs.
Okay. I don't know. Then how did you guys get 500 kibs? That's a lot of money.
It was a bit of extra compensation for a job well done.
She said she found them. Ruby!
Yeah, you know how Ruby is. She likes to come off mysterious and criminal.
Get out here. Get your story straight with your brother. Did you find them, or were they compensation? You need to get your story straight, or else I don't know who I'm gonna...
Of course it was compensation.
Compensation for what?
For a job well done.
What kind of job?
Where do you think we've been all week? You know where we left for.
Yeah, you went to go and bring that deer back home. I don't imagine they have kibs in the forest. Do they?
You'd honestly be surprised.
Oh. Well, big world. I mean, the more things are different, the more things are the same, I guess, yeah. Well, I imagine you guys would be...
I'm basing off the fact that he doesn't know shit about the outside world.
And that was very smart of you. Good job. And yeah, well... If you guys need anything, I don't ever leave. I think I might go have. You know what? We'll have dinner at the Spoon tonight. And my treat. I hear Chewy's back, and that replacement chef that they had is no good. I'll take you both out for dinner tonight. How's that?
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, you guys get all washed up. Get the outside world stink off. You put on your best steads. We'll go have ourselves a night on the town, huh?
You got it, Dad.
Alright. We go back to Sam in his apartment, putting his case back together.
I take the as I kind of like wrap up what I was doing. I take the journal, and I go over to a floorboard in the apartment and pry it up where a spot that nobody looks or want to look, and I stash the journal down beneath the floorboards where nobody can tamper with my evidence that I'm locating. You notice down there is like a couple other like crow trinkets,
crow treasures,
and a blue feather under the floorboard. And I set it back down, drag the end table back over the top of it, and I go and I stare out the window for a minute, and it's just like, I've always hated this place.
Just for my sanity, just for me, could you go over what you do have in your possession in your inventory?
So I actually gave away on this trip most of what was in my pockets. Currently, the only crow bauble that I have left is a metallic chess piece that's a rook.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only like crow item I have left. The rest of the things I have are, I have zip ties and rubber bands, which were used for handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
I have the empty bottle of scotch from Commissioner Chompers.
That was poisoned.
Was clearly poisoned. I have bird feed that I took from the veterinarian's office. That's like his his trail mix that he kept in a pocket.
Yeah.
I have a bag of shitty catnip, which
Drugs.
was drugs.
Drugs.
I have the ring that raises my rep with anyone I engage in conversation.
Yeah.
The Radical Rat Faux Bling, the Momo Red Friendship Sending Stone, and rat poison from Chewy.
Rat poison from Chewy. Excellent.
And now technically the Dakota ring from Ronnie.
The Dakota ring from Ronnie.
You bastard. You absolute bastard.
What is Sam's next stop? What is he out to do next?
I think Sam's next stop is to go into the Underdark.
Voluntarily.
Oh.
That is crazy, actually.
So crazy, it just might work.
Because a lot of people in the town are going to think I'm dead. Charlie downstairs doesn't give a shit.
Clearly.
And it's in order to make my case, I need more information, and I think that information I'm gonna find is gonna be down there.
You hear your telephone ring.
I let it ring for a little bit, and I don't know if I pick it up. I'm very hesitant to pick it up, considering that most people would think I'm dead. Do I have an answering machine? Can I screen the call?
No, telephone in like the 1920s was like the little cup thing.
I knock the phone over, but I don't say anything. Like I kick the table over.
On the other side of the phone, you hear, Sam, are you home? I saw that possum boy, and that in Raccoon. It's Missy. Sam,
the nurse.
Sam, it's weird that you didn't. I mean, I'm just concerned. I heard a rumor that Sam.
I pull the phone line from the wall.
Disconnected.
I put my hat on, and I put my coat on, and under the cover of darkness, I'm gonna go and talk to Missy.
Yeah. It is well into darkness when you make it to Miss Missy's clinic, which of course is a crate of liquor bottles that was just left behind a bush and discarded. Every so often, some teenager will come by and pick a bottle, leave a bottle. Basically, is how the teenagers use this box.
That's how the kids do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's a good part of town, really. It's a stone's throw away from the center. In the center with the fountain and the spoons and the Mousewitz candy shop. It's a good part of town. And they're pacing in front of a curtain. There's like all but one of the beds in this clinic are empty, and the one that you can't see has a curtain pulled around it. And Miss Missy, a white stray, a former houser, is pacing up and down in between the long row of beds, illuminated by hanging conical lights. The one farthest back, conveniently, has a light bulb that is no longer working. And I believe that is the entrance that Sam decides to slip into.
Yep. I lead up and I do a light knock on the entryway. Try to get her attention.
Hello? Who's there?
Missy, it's Sam.
Sam?
Keep it down.
Sam. They said you were dead, Sam.
Missy, let's have this conversation more in private.
Now, there's no one here.
Well,
there's just that one over there, but don't worry about him. He's out like a light.
I let myself into the room, and I make sure, like, kind of looking down the hallway. It is the most paranoid you've ever seen, Sam.
Oh, absolutely. They told you died, Sam.
Yeah, the stories you're hearing are apparently greatly exaggerated, but we want to keep it that way.
She pours herself a glass of whiskey. Do you want one? I need it for my nerves.
Yeah. You're talking about nerves, yeah.
She hands you the glass, and she knocks hers back, like, all the way, like, the whole thing just
Did she
down.
She poured her glass, or my glass, from the same bottle that she poured her glass in?
Oh, yeah. And she knocks it back,
Okay.
no problem.
Okay. Then I'm okay to... I'm lightly sipping it because I am paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Sam's not entirely positive who to trust yet, but he is talking to Missy because he feels like this is a situation where if she is working for somebody, he doesn't think she is.
Mm-hmm.
Like Missy's a good egg.
Missy has a history of just being a saint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still like one of those... Everybody in town is working for the Don.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, how deep does that run?
How truly does deep that run?
So I'm lightly sipping it. I'm just like, so what did you hear?
She walks over to the curtained off bed and she pulls it back, and you see Dandy Jack in a full body cast.
Well, that's
with a black calico eye, just knocked out cold.
Well, that's that's a new one, huh?
He told me right before he slipped into unconsciousness. Truly.
So what happened to him?
Something about stealing the Don's ring. I don't know.
What do you know about the Don's rings?
They're nice. They're shiny.
Yeah, that's for sure. This Dandy, he tried to slip the shiny rings away from the Don, huh?
Nobody steals from the Don, Sam.
Nobody steals from the Don, that's for sure. Missy, why were you calling my house?
Cause I worry about you, Sam. You're like the one good egg in town. And if the one good egg cracks, we're in a bad omelet.
Sam actually chokes up a little bit. Nobody talks nice about him.
No one's ever said anything nice about the other.
Nobody's ever said anything nice about him that wasn't work related.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh, you did a good job on that case report, but it's like he's never been called a good person before.
Right.
You're a good egg.
He chokes up and he's like, that means a lot, Missy. I need you to keep it hush that I'm back.
When you say I need you, her breath stops, and then you say to keep it hush, she starts breathing again. Okay. Right, Sam. You can count on me.
Yeah, I can count on you, Missy. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, to a not so nice part of town. But when I come back, I'm gonna need help.
You got it, Sam. I'd move heaven and earth for you, Sam.
All right, Missy, I'm gonna leave this with you. I need you to keep it secret. If you find out that I truly am dead, you need to give this to Ronnie Possum.
To Ronnie Possum, the church boy?
The church boy. And I hand her the journal.
Shake this nickname.
I hand her the journal with the last bauble, the rook piece.
Ah.
It's like wrapped journal, and the rook piece is like wrapped up with it.
Ah. I see you're making some kind of diagonal move.
Well, the rook.
No.
I've actually
Get
recently
off
come
the
into.
stage.
I've recently come into some information that would actually say that these only move up and down and left and right, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm thinking of the bishop.
He read a book. He read a book on chess pieces when he was in the library.
That's gonna come up later. Like, wait a second. How do you know how to play chess?
He read a book on chess tactics, not realizing that it wasn't like law related.
This is how war works, right? This is how people do war.
This is war, yeah.
Also, the little Easter egg that's with it is that a rook is a type of crow.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo,
Nice.
Hey.
Be careful, Sam.
So,
Like I said,
I'll-
you're the only good egg we got left.
I'll do my best, Missy. I'll see you when I see you.
I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, me too. And I open the window and head out the fire escape.
She hears you fly off, and then slowly walks to the windowsill, leans her hip up on it, and just kind of looks wistfully out into the night sky.
I love Missy.
You're great.
She absolutely has yet to pass the Bechdel test, but sure.
I have.
Well, to be fair, I actually can't think of a time I've seen her talk to another named female character, because I don't think they talked to Ruby at all.
Not yet,
I
no.
think I was there briefly
She is-
whenever we were having her patch up Thrall, but
She is also the
Oh, well, then, yeah,
NPC for. She's the appropriate NPC for a noir detective, though.
Yeah.
So like she fits perfectly with Sam's part of the story.
Yeah. So we go.
Long white fur for days. She had to come into my office.
God damn it.
So we go to the family dinner at the Spoon. Like I said, it's the hippest joint in town. And in the one banquet room at the Spoon has been sectioned off for members of the family. So Don Chunky is there. I want to make sure I get all my names right. It's been a while. Don Chunky's there. Nibbles, brother of the Don, is there. We've got the Fat Cat Trio, the Skinny Cat Duo, and Tartar Sauce makes an appearance as well. Along with Rhett E. Tesker, and the police commissioner. She has a name. BPD. Oh, Old Chompers. Crystal O'Neill, a patchy gray. She's an old cat. Her fur is patchy. Her arms and legs are scraggly, but she has tried very hard to tuck herself into this nice pencil skirt to look presentable for this. Old Chompers, born Crystal O'Neill, is there, along with the mayor. The mayor is also here. And in the main dining room, we see the Reverend and Ronnie and Ruby all sitting down for a nice meal at Spoon's as a jazz trio tonight. A sax, a bass, and a piano play on stage, missing their singer for some reason. You don't know. Maybe it had something to do with someone trying to take the Don's ring. What would you guys like to do while you're here at the Spoon?
I'm cooking that ravioli.
Cooking that ravioli. Everyone's got.
We've all been cooking.
So, the menu has, of course, the special every night. Is this tonight's special?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm also gonna add in some like herbs that I got from the forest, let's say.
Sure. Yeah, add your own twist to it.
Yeah, just like make it a slight bit different.
As the mayor walks in through the main dining room and sees the pious trio here, I just, oh my, hello, hey you guys, how you guys doing? Yeah, his nose barely gets up over the table. How are you guys doing? Just enormous shoulder pads and just 2 little ears, and his nose is all really you see. Down here, yes. Hello, it's the mayor. Yes, how are you two doing? How are you guys doing? How was your trip?
It was a trip. I'll tell you that for free.
Ah, okay. You got so at the Dawn is having people over in the main room over there. Maybe I can ask if you can't join us, considering it is a welcome home party for brave adventurers like yourselves. What do you say, huh?
I think I'd be interested in seeing what the Don's got cooking over there. Yeah.
Oh, you know who's cooking though? Joey Raccoon's back.
It was a bit of a a turn of phrase, but I do know that.
Oh.
Got real close, Chewie and I, while we were gone. That boy can truly do anything.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
And you shouldn't.
And he walks over to the velvet rope separating, and he says, "Hey, Don, what do you say we make this a celebration dinner of the valiant return of the heroes, and then maybe we can reminisce about the hero we lost, huh? What hero did we lose, huh? Why, Sam Morrigan, of course. Sure. Yeah, let the heroes in. We'll have a grand old time over here. Well, not just honor my nephew, but the other two as well. And the following.
The other ones, whatever their names are.
Whatever their names is. And so the Reverend, and you two are led into the main, banquet hall. That's the word. Banquet.
Yeah, I should have been there to help you, but I did not have the answer off the top of my head.
The banquet hall. And you are sat next to tartar sauce. You, Ronnie, specifically, it goes tartar sauce, Ronnie, Ruby, and then Reverend. You guys know better than
we met before, Ronnie. I give him a handshake.
What's
the matter? Cat got your tongue?
The entire table erupts.
I'm running dangerously low on animal puns for this campaign. I gotta use every last one I have.
It's really got you eating crow there, huh?
Hey! I did all the good ones already.
All right, everyone, give me a charm check to see how you gab your way through this table settings.
Everyone?
I am on fucking fire tonight.
Okay.
You got a 5?
12 in total.
Yeah.
You got a 12?
Uh-huh.
And you?
9.
9?
I also rolled a 12. Not that I'm there.
That's just,
I just wanted to.
If you were there,
that was a
boxcar.
That was a
it wasn't. It was unnatural.
It was a posthumous boxcar for Missy. For your charming Missy.
I have a +3 at cunning, so it was a 9, but
It was a charm check.
Yeah.
I got an 11 plus 1. Yeah.
Oh, charm. I can tell you.
Yeah. So Ronnie's doing great. The animal puns are flying out, and everyone's having a grand old time. You guys tell the story of the bearded god of hospitality. You tell the story of the war. Which stories do you specifically not tell at the table? The three of you.
Anything that involves Sam fighting anyone, I guess, would kind of go against the Bad Batch of Berries story.
Yeah.
I definitely tell the story of how I fought a fox, and I'm showing anyone who wants to see it the scars.
Ruby,
And I'm showing off my knife.
Ruby, with your role, you do.
That was in me.
Ruby, with your role, you do allude slightly to Sam being alive post alleged berry consumption, but that's not enough for anyone to call you out upon it. It's just, everyone, we'll start with you, Noodle. Give me an inner monologue, a noir-style inner monologue as you're here with the Don and all of his compatriots.
I gotta keep accidentally turning on Good Kid because it's changing my mood entirely every time I keep accidentally hitting the little play button on the side of these headphones. I've done on so many of these this session. My brain still struggles to start each time.
That's fine. There I was.
I never cared much for these social scenes. Even when the church had their mixers, I always sat at the edge, but sometimes in the line of duty, you gotta get in, and you gotta get in serious. And there's no more serious a group than that of Don Chunky.
Give me a luck check.
Okay.
You also said duty, which made me laugh.
You said duty.
That's a big success. That's a 7.
Oh,
You think maybe you're thinking of these thoughts, you're having this inner monologue while you're yakking about some story and whatnot. You think when there's a thought that crosses your mind during the inner monologue. When you talk about how fearsome Don Chunky is, you think maybe that a smile crosses his mind at just the right moment. Nah, it was nothing. Don't worry about it. Ruby, give me a monologue.
what are we even doing here? This is a bad idea. We're sitting with the people that we're trying to cross here. It's just it's.
Don't
Wet.
panic. Don't
Even
panic.
turtle
Don't panic.
noodles.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Yeah, don't panic.
Give me a luck check.
All right. Why?
What's your roll?
At 5 again.
You roll a 5.
Yeah.
Your mind is too preoccupied with not panicking. You're so cool under any other circumstance. Being interrogated by the police. Fine. Hiding in a dumpster to hide it from the police. Fine. Lying to your dad. Fine. A social gathering with high influential people and a deadly mob boss. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Chewie, give me an inner monologue.
Heck. I was trying to think about it and also pay attention to what you're saying. So, his main idea is like to stick with the talk of the kitchen, but not about who was in that kitchen. Just kind of like, oh yeah, there's other cooks and stuff, and like just sort of like thinking about like that story and how he came up with the ravioli recipe.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a luck check.
Oh. That is 6.
That's a 6.
That's not good.
So in your mind, you know, you're safe in your mind. So when you do your inner monologue, it's all stream of consciousness. There's no need to hide anything from yourself, obviously. When you think about Nona Munchies, you're plating the ravioli on everyone's plate. You're doing the nice little drizzle circle and everything. You're having these nice, pleasant thoughts. And when you're plating your uncle Don Chunky, you're thinking about Nona Munchies, and for some reason his fist is clenched really tight. That's probably nothing. And as you sit down after putting the big ravioli pot down the center of the table, Don Chunky raises the glass and says, "To the heroes who have returned, and to the hero that we lost, and to the chef, and to the house, and to the good burger, salute! Salute, 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 salute!"
Alone.
And Don Chunky takes a fork, sticks it into the ravioli, pops it in his mouth. 1,000-yard stare. And a single tear rolls out of his eye.
Something the matter, Chunky?
No. Just a bittersweet memory is all. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode of Trash Chronicles. It's time for housekeeping!
Let's keep this house.
Let's keep this house! Thank you guys so much for watching. So, it's time to pitch moments for the Patreon art. Everyone gets a pitch. And I'll be putting a Twitter poll up tomorrow after this is done premiering on YouTube tomorrow. Everyone gets a pitch, so there's going to be 4 options. If you want to vote on which art submission gets actually drawn by me and put up on Patreon, just vote on my Twitter. Who's got a pitch?
Ruby stash. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Ruby's stash of stuff?
Ruby stash.
Just Ruby's stash of stuff. Fair enough. That's one. I gotta write this down before I forget.
Okay. I would like, if you can swing it, you can do this one of 2 ways. I want Dandy Jack about to get his ass beat. So whether that's the way you did the bonk image, which I really loved from our Patreon, or if you just do like a shadow, I think would also work really well, like a Don Chunky shadow over him.
Dandy Jackwhack.
I swear it wasn't me, Don.
I
Dandy
just
Whack.
got the I just
Dandy
got the image
Jack.
of Husk cowering
Whack.
on the ground being Dandy Jack.
I'll use that as a reference. Hell yeah. We have two more submissions. What you
I was
got?
thinking the photograph for the newspaper with us posing.
Front page news. Front page news. And James, what you got for me?
My favorite thing that happened was Ruby shoving the card in the dude's face. It just, what does this mean? Where's Rachel?
No.
Where's
I
Rachel?
tried not to just do another Ruby one. So that's why I just
Ruby had
it was
excellent
so
moments
funny.
this session.
Bad cop and badder cop.
Ruby red. Well, it's the Ace of Diamonds, so it's Ruby red card.
Ruby red card.
Ooh.
Okay.
What does this mean?
What does this mean?
What do you want?
I'm scared.
Art
What do you want from me?
poll. And we're gonna save that. Hell yeah. So if you want to see what gets picked, sign up for the Patreon at Daddy's Dungeon D&D at patreon.com. Again, the poll will be posted to my Twitter tomorrow after this is done premiering on YouTube. If you want to check out the other art, it's all on patreon.com /Daddy's Dungeon. Is there any other housekeeping that we have to do?
Oh, I just wanted to throw one last thing in.
What's
I
up?
forgot that I wanted to throw Ronnie's ring with the journal.
Oh, Ronnie's ring
So
is
that-
with the journal. Okay.
Yep.
Just around the rook.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's so that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I of course have been the Garbage Man Goon Daddy, the Game Master. I am all of the everything and the everyone except Criteric, aka Sir Chef Chewy Raccoon. Or I'm also not Moss Creature, aka Dame Ruby born on a Tuesday opossum.
I got chaotic. I taking down the mob, and Ruby is very excited.
I also didn't play the thenoodledoodler, aka Sir Ronnie McDonough opossum.
I didn't expect us all to know so many animal puns, but I guess it's what they say. Birds of a feather. And a pun in the outro.
And of course I didn't play Video James, aka Sir Detective Sam Morrigan.
I got to use a keyboard today.
Ooh, technology. Thank you
Technology.
guys.
The
Thank
world's smartest bird.
Hey, the Corvids, they are in their Stone Age.
We are in the Stone
The
Age.
Stone Age Corvids.
Stone Age. We
The...
all don't talk about the Stone Age Corvids enough, I
Oh
say.
my god. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, this is just a reminder that you are all trash. Garbage. Garbage
Yeah.
man.
Garbage.
Why did I click distant traffic again? That's wild. Unmute myself. Yeah.
Joe?
Yes.
You gonna finish that poop?
What?